Alright, we're good to go. Apparently the game weren't loading when I was waiting. My bad. Alright, have we got any quests or is everything done now? I think I've done everything, which is good. Have I got any pending friend things? Got one with Miharu. Alright, so every time I go back to that cafe, I'm doing something else with two different people. Let me see if I can locate this cat with the drone. But apparently, it won't leave this area. Got a little piece here, though. Ow. Alright, so I don't see it at the minute. Not the one there, is it? Have you found the calico yet? I doubt it's the one right next to him. No, it ain't. Fair enough. I have to keep my eyes peeled for the meowing. Done it again. Hey, welcome Yagama-san.
Hey.
Miharu-chan, how are you? Same as always. I'll show you to your seat now. So, have you found your special pet someone? Well, no. I haven't really met anyone new. Oh, wait. There is this other part-time worker named Norimoto. That may be kinda interesting. Nice. Get in there. A fellow part-timer, you say? Yep. I didn't have much of an impression of him at first. But when we started talking, he actually seemed pretty cool. Well, isn't that a coincidence? Mr. Wright has been here all along. I wouldn't say that just yet, but it would sure be nice. Thanks for the meal. See you again. Thank you for coming, Yagami-san. Alright, so it seems like our boy is making the move. Okay, don't need any health just yet. Which is good. Do I need to buy anything from the stores? No, fully replenished on that as well. Now that that's done, may as well just head to Genda. I'm not even in the right place.
I know you've had a rough night, Yagami. But if you're up to it, can you tell us the Shintani?
What happened then? Screen went blue for some reason.
Saori-san was having trouble getting in touch with Shintani. So I decided to give him a call myself, see what the deal was. But when I dialed him up, I heard the phone ringing in my closet. Shintani was killed the same way as all the others.
The others? Do you mean his eyes were...
Gouged out, yeah. But Shintani's beef was with the Kyorei clan. Why would the mole target him?
I'm not so sure. It sounded like he knew something when you talked earlier.
Right.
Think this is some kind of Yakuza pissing contest, do ya? Come on! The mole is way bigger than you know.
He probably knew more about the mole than I did. And his source had to have been Hamura. Maybe they killed him to keep their secret safe.
But why did he have to put Shintani-sensei's body in your office?
Not sure.
To frame me.
Maybe to harass me, maybe to scare me off their trail. Maybe both.
Yagami.
Hmm?
You might want to lay low for a bit. It's not safe for you here. Get out of town. Go somewhere quiet. If the mole comes after you next...
Right. I'll do just that, Genda-sensei.
You know, I watched over Shintani since his first day as a lawyer. Kid had a good head on his shoulders, and a knack for the job I could never compete with. But he didn't have the guts to succeed when push came to shove. Not the most persistent lawyer I've seen. Even so, he looked up to me. Guess I took it for granted. Thought he'd always be part of the team.
When I first joined, Shintani-sensei was the one who showed me the ropes. He was a reliable man.
Thanks for this, Yagami. Come on, Sari-kun. I'll walk you to the station.
Sure.
Feel free to stay here tonight, Yagami.
I appreciate it.
What about you, Hoshino-kun?
I think I'll work a little more before I head home.
If you say so. Good night.
Good night, boss.
Shit, man. I forgot all about Shintani.
Make yourself at home, Yagami-san. I'll leave you the key. You've been here way longer anyway. You deserve it more than me.
Again, the law office key. I still have a feeling it's either one of these two. To be fair, Hoshino or Well, one Shintani now, because he's dead.
Yagami-san, do you have a minute?
Sure, what's up?
Well, it's about Shintani-sensei. Yagami-san, I know you just told Genda-sensei you're gonna lay low, but that's not true, is it? You want to keep hunting down this killer.
And if I said yes?
Don't worry, I won't tell Genda-sensei. But in return...
Hmm?
I want to help you. Look for the mole, that is. I won't slow you down. I promise.
Looking to avenge Shintani, huh?
He wasn't as strong as he let on. The tough guy act was a mask he wore to hide his insecurities. Deep down, he was just weak. That's why he was going along with Hamura, not because he wanted to. I mean, who can say no to a Yakuza? And now look how it turned out. I was sitting right next to him this whole time. Yet there was nothing I could do to help. You know, I'm still young. I don't even know what kind of lawyer I want to be. Criminal? Civil? Not the slightest idea. But I know one thing. I don't want to be the kind of lawyer who sits on his hands after his friend gets murdered. Which means...
Are you sure about this, Hoshino? Genda-sensei told me to lay low. If you're seen helping me...
Don't worry about that. I'll defend myself in court if I need to. Now, Yagami-san, do you mind if I tag along?
You'll just tell Genda-sensei if I refuse, huh?
Yeah, you got that right.
Not much choice then. Welcome aboard.
Glad to be working with you.
Well, let's get down to business. First off, I want to know what Shintani was doing before he died. And I have some evidence that may tell us just that.
I should have something that hints at what Shintani was doing before he died. The phone call.
Shintani dialed this number earlier today. I want to know where it goes.
Right, that makes sense. It's a good thing the killer forgot to take Shintani's phone, huh? This way we can see who he was calling.
Can you not just use your mate?
Even if the phone was gone, we'd still be able to get Shintani's data from his provider.
Really? I had no idea.
Yep. I bet he left the phone so I'd find the body quicker.
Huh?
I mean, he went through the trouble of hiding it in my office of all places. Probably wanted to cause as much chaos as possible, you know?
Hey, the number got a hit in the search. It's apparently for the, Advanced Drug Development Center?
What the hell?
What, do you know it?
3 years ago, there was a pretty famous murder there. A patient was killed, and their body dumped in the mountains. And the man they arrested for it was named Shinpei Okubo.
Okubo. Wait, he was your client, wasn't he?
He worked as a contract laundryman for the center. Every 2 or 3 days, he'd stop by to pick up their dirty linens. According to the police report, it was thought he carried the body out in a bundle of sheets.
Right. And you defended him in court and won. But then he got free and...
You can stop there.
But why would Shintani-sensei have called the ADDC? Who would he even talk to?
I bet we'll find out if we give them a ring. But it's getting late. You should go home. We both need some shut-eye, yeah?
Yeah, we can start fresh tomorrow. Where do we want to meet?
Oh, right. We want to keep this a secret from Genda-sensei after all. There's an arcade called Charles up on Park Boulevard. That should work for now.
Okay. I'll let Kaito-san know.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. I'll see you.
You're not gonna bring the laptop with you, no? New info has been added. New info has been added. Cheers. I told Hoshino I would meet him at the trials today. Okay, let's go. The hell? What's that old man doing lying on the ground? Is he okay?
Excuse me.
Hey, are you alright? Need mugwort. Mugwort? There should be some just growing behind that fence. Sorry, we could grab me some. Okay. This the fence he's on about. Oh no, here.
Excuse me.
You mean this? Yes. Now can you place some mugwort into the gourd right there? Just stuff it in, close the lid and shake it. Alright. Whew. Now I'm feeling much better. Glad to hear it, old timer. What was in that drink just now? Oh, this? I call this an extract. An extract? Of what? Technically speaking, this is a medical decoction, but extract rolls much easier off the tongue, does it not? Oh, but forgive me for not introducing myself. I'm Iyama. I make and market my own extracts right here in Kamurocho. That's why people call me the Hermit of Dragon's Palace.
This is Yagami.
Huh. People just call me Yagami. What's the Dragon Palace thing about? You know about the abandoned building in the hotel district? That's the Dragon's Palace. My pharmacy is on the 4th floor. A pharmacy? So that mugwort was one of your ingredients? Yes. I came here to gather ingredients for an extract I'm making, but I got winded and ended up taking a nasty fall. I'm glad you were around, otherwise I might not have made it. I just met a man who's apparently a hermit that makes drugs in an abandoned building. That's not strange at all. Well, if it isn't Yagami, ready to die, punk? The Keihin gang, of course. Hey, get your ass over here. Whoa. Where'd they find this freak of nature? Now, go get Yagami and break him.
Bring it on.
Does that guy one of the leaders? That was sweet. How is this guy still not down? What the hell's up with this guy? It's like he's invincible. It's like he doesn't even have a fraction of his strength. It seems you've got yourself into quite a pickle, Yagami-san. Yama-san, you shouldn't be here right now. Now hold your horses. I want to at least pay you back for earlier, so I bought you a little something. Thunderstrike extracts? What is it? One of my marvelous homebrewed extracts, of course. Once you drink it, well, you'll find out soon enough. You done chit-chatting with your hobo friend over there? Hurry up and fight me, arsehole. You're not even fighting. Damn it. Drinking a medical extract will temporarily imbues you with one form of powder or another. For starters, try using the Thunderstrike extract, which can be found in items under recovery items. This will let you crane attacks break the enemy's guard. Yes, it has a temporary use. Down he goes. What the shit? So, this is the power of your extract. How was that? Pretty darn effective, wouldn't you say?
Yep.
Yeah, I had no idea it would be this potent. As thanks for saving me, I'll give you the keys to the Dragon's Palace, so feel free to come by when you want. Oh, thanks. The Dragon's Palace has a nice casino and a gambling hall, so swing on by if you're looking to get away for a while. Wow, sounds like there's all kind of stuff to do over there. Ugh, my back is killing me. Even these extracts of mine can't fix old age, it seems.
Excuse me.
You think you'll be okay? If not, I can always give you a little lift back to Dragon's Palace. No thanks. I wouldn't want you to go out of your way like that. It's fine. I was actually planning on going that way anyway. Don't let it trouble you. Are you sure? Then I'll take you up on your offer. Whoa. What is all this? Why don't you have a seat? Is this some kind of stew? Ugh, it totally reeks. What the hell did he put in here? Ah, curious about my hot pot, are you? Well, this would be the liquid base of our extract.
Huh?
You mean this weird stew? Correct. That stew contains a special broth that, even when mixed with the right ingredients, turns into extract. These extracts were especially concocted to draw out the essence of each ingredient and transfer that power to its body. You mean like when I drank it during that fight? Indeed. Now listen closely. Extracts can only have a variety of different extracts depending on the one you make. See how there are many types of extracts here? Each one requires a different set of ingredients. You can find all the ingredients you need just by looking around the city. All you need to do is add them to the broth and you're done. Doesn't sound too hard. Nope. In fact, I just have some ingredients to make another extract. Why not try it out for yourself? Well, it never hurts to try. Let's do this. Looks like it's just about ready. Bring the ingredients over here. Thank you. Here. I'll give you a special recipe that details everything an extract might need. If you want to try your hand at brewing some more extracts, then go and get us some ingredients. Also, take this gourd. It's filled with a special solution that allows you to brew your own extracts at any time.
Excuse me.
Why does this recipe say scavenger hunt on it? Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. There are errands I'd like you to run. I'm trying to develop as many new extracts as possible, so I'd like your help with collecting the right ingredients. If you make me the extract listed on this recipe, I'll teach you how to brew more. But for now, get to scavenging. Hope it all goes well. Well, Hashino-kun is waiting. We should head to Charles. How do I get out of here? Okay, there we go. I got a new quest thing going on. I seem like I got something over here as well. And I think that's the only one we've got at the minute. Let's go and get paid.
Really, guys?
Let's see what skill things we have. Not that one. The 3000. It's gonna be a while before I get to the other ones. Alright, we've gotten some more skills. Let's actually put some more ingredient things on here as well. Oh, this guy again. That was Tokunaga-san's hat, right? It's loose again. It is Tokunaga's hat. Wait. Ouch.
Excuse me.
Hey, you okay, man? I think I sprained my ankle. Oh, Yagami-san, don't worry about me. Get my hat, please. Not again. Alright, so this again for you.
Wait a sec. Wait a sec. Wait a sec.
Capture the hat? What the hell is this? Uh-oh. That's my hat. Give it back. Oh, yeah? What? No, hey! Help! Yagama-san! I guess I better chase him down. We're chasing after kids now.
Wait a sec.
Come on, Yagami, we should be quickening him.
Wait a sec. Wait a sec. Wait a sec. Gotcha.
Well, he caught the child. Don't know why he ran off with a wig anyway. You're pretty fast, mister. Yeah, I am. Now give it back. Finders keepers, man. You little brat. Give it back, unless you want me to hunt you to the end of the earth. Holy crap. Kids will be kids, eh? Yagami-san. Let's let the incident just fly. Just fly away on the breeze. The goddess of the sun won't smile down on me if I let life's trifle matters bother me, right? And here comes the complete personality shift. Have you ever considered finding on the way to make sure it doesn't blow away, though? Pish posh, Yagami-san. The Lady of the North Wind is a fickle sort, you know. And who am I to try to predict the whimsy of such a woman? Right. Yagami-san, here. Why don't you take this? Thanks. What's that? Oh, I do believe the breeze is whispering my name. I feel the muse of the wind. Perhaps I shall compose a poem to accompany the delightful little ditty. We shall meet again. Hopefully not. He's more like a typhoon than a breeze. Alright, who's here this time? Alright, Normito's back. Let's go and see how he's feeling about the situation with the girl. Kasai's crew. Trying to pretend to be dead.
What a waste.
Oh, we're close to 1 million. Finally gonna get this quest sorted out. Done it again. Welcome, sir. Yo, Normo-tan. I'll take a coffee, same as usual. Hi, Yagami-san. I'll show you to your seat. So, seems like you and Maru-chan are getting along well. Huh? What do you mean? When I came here the other day, Maru-chan told me she's having fun talking to you lately. Really? No way. Man, I'm glad I took your advice. Did you go on that date yet? A date? No. I have no idea where to take her. Maybe you could help think of somewhere for me? Dude, why don't you just ask her yourself? On our first date? That'd be super lame. You sure about that? Yeah. In this situation, the man's gotta play it smart and match the lady's preference. Okay. Would you even know what the lady's preference to begin with?
Hi.
Nope. That's why I was going to ask you if you could find out for me.
Huh?
Wait, I have to do this? We're bored of man talk. Sometimes even the bravest man needs backup. Please, when you be my wingman, I'll pick up your tab again.
Yeah.
Fine. Don't expect me to do much, alright? You're awesome, man. Thanks. Alright, you have to keep coming back to you a lot, man. Who? Let's go to this guy. Apparently we've got a quest with him. Don't know who the hell it is, though. Oh, it's that guy with the cats. Fair enough. I can either find him someone to bark her at, pretty much. No, I don't know who this is either, to be fair. The host's hangout. We did find cats for him, so I can't really do him until I find out where the fuck this cat is. Have a quick look down the street. So apparently this one won't leave this area. Yeah, you got any quests? Yo, Tark, looking for work? Here's what I got. 140? Mizaki Hayama. One of my agency's top talents has gotten entangled in quite a mess. So I like your assistance. I can't get down to your office, so would you mind coming to the 6th floor of the Hotel New Deborah? I'll wait in the hallway. Please come at some point in the day, as I'm quite busy at night. Okay, I accept that. You got this, Tuck? I do. It doesn't really specify what I'm doing though. Most quests do. Haven't had it in Santa for a while. Alright, gonna have a fight here.
Guess we're doing this.
Ow.
What a waste.
Oh, the fight's gonna start getting harder now then, since it's starting to get blocking. Bro, just let me eat in the goddamn freaking calabi meat. I paid good money, see? I'm stacked, and I got stacks. Sir, please understand. Our legend in Kayaba only goes to customers who successfully pass our quiz. That's why it's a promotion. Are you shitting me? I cannot fucking believe. What kind of bullshit customer service is this? Sucks language, sir. Would you please stop making a scene? That meathead looks heated. Maybe it's time to squash the beef.
Excuse me.
Hey, is everything alright? Oh, aren't you the customer from before? Ha! Who's the lean, meat-looking mofo? I'm having trouble with a guest. He's demanding to eat our special calabi.
Hey.
Well, you get all the questions right? Bro, who even cares about that shit? All I know is that I'm starving to death over here for no reason. Rules are rules, bro. If you want the calabi that bad, they want you to beef up your knowledge. Yes, he's right. After all, this gentleman passed the quiz just fine. What? You ate the special calabi?
Yep.
Well, yeah. Unbelievable. You smug son of a bitch. I need that protein with my workout gains. It's completely wasted on a sausage stick like you. You know what? You spit that meat out of your mouth right now. Cough that shit up. You gotta be kidding me. There's no way I'm doing that. Then I'll make you throw it up the hard way.
Not a wise choice.
Oh, that was close. That was easy, man. Someone who works out, you're not that strong. Satisfied yet? I'm shook, bro. I did everything. I crushed weights every day, and even went full keto too. Where did I go wrong? Training your body is fine, but next time try training your mind. Then maybe you can beat the challenge fair and square. I'm out of this bitch. You okay? Yes, thanks to you. How about yourself?
Yeah.
Hardly a scratch on me. Thank heavens. May I ask your name, sir?
This is Yagami.
Sure, I'm Yagami. Yagami-sama. What you did was nothing short of amazing. As my way of saying thanks, you're welcome to order our supreme single cut calabi anytime you wish.
Huh?
Hey, sounds good to me. It's the least I can do, Yagama-san. Well, I hope to see you again soon. Oh, that's him maxed out. Alright, it really does pay to lend a hand every now and then. Who's this from? Yagama-san, come quick. One of my friends got hurt really bad by the Keihin gang leader, who said he was looking for you. He's got his whole crew with him, so please be careful. But I believe in you. I believe you can save us. Crap, what do I do? But first I'm going to resupply my health. And I'm going to go from there. As soon as I can figure out how stairs work. Like, I'm not even telling you to sprint at this point, man. Yagma-san, thank you for your visit. Can I take your order? May as well go for this one then. Thank you very much. We look forward to seeing you again. Alright, so where's this bastard? Oh, it's Honda. No, it's gonna take out Honda because he's causing a lot of trouble for us recently.
And stay down.
Alright, standing a chance getting a name out there. Where's my text from him, man? Ain't got one in a while. Ah, there's the man I've been looking for. So Koga, being the lazy motherfucker that he is, asked me to kick your ass. But regardless of the reason, I'll be happy to fight you either way. Heh, I could go on like this forever. Why don't we catch up with each other's fists instead? Shit, man. This guy's turned into a wrestler all of a sudden, man. Oh, that was close. Man, that was close.
Really, guys?
He's ran off quite quickly. Oh, we've got two bosses in the area. Was there something in this area I needed to do? I don't think so. We've got that little side quest here we can do before long. So I'm assuming we still have 2 leaders we need to find still.
What a waste. And stay down.
There you are, Yagami. Today's the day I smear you into the pavement once and for all. Get ready to eat some street. I took him out a lot easier than Honda.
What a waste.
Who's this? Way to go, Yagama-san. You practically made the Keigen leader run away crying. It feels really good to have you all our city back. There should be something waiting for you in the delivery box right outside your office. We all just felt the need to thank you for everything you've done for us. Whew. That settles it for now, I think. Alright, let's head up here then. Yeah, it's gonna replenish my health quick. Again? Oh, it's this guy.
Really, guys?
No, prize medal. Very confident says second floor, didn't they? Alright, what floor am I going to? What? The client is waiting in the 6th floor.
Excuse me.
Are you Hayama-san? I'm Detective Yagami. Ah, I've been waiting for you, Yagami-san. Thanks for making the trek. Please, come in. The man of the hour is right this way. The man of the hour? Yeah. He's the reason I made this request. Or I guess you could call him the problem. In a lot of ways. Right, then. Let's just start at the beginning. Ah! Shijima-san, I told you there's no smoking here. Oh, shut it, will you? I apologize, Yagami-san. You shouldn't have had to see that. It's fine. Care to introduce us? This is Otoya Shijima, an artist associated with our talent agency. What kind of artist? Wait, you don't know who I am? What kind of remote mountain village are you from that you haven't heard of me? Sorry. I don't have time for TV. Don't be rude, Shijima-san. I apologize, Yagama-san. Don't sweat it. Why don't you take up a seat, Hayama-san? So, what can I do for you today? Well, it's about the performance Shijima's going to be doing in Kamurocho. It would be fine. It would have been fine. But he's being hounded by a scandal of sorts. Of sorts? We knew he had a bad rep when he signed, but some of his past indiscretions have come to light in recent days. So what if I used to ride motorcycles over sidewalks with my crew and stuff? And I mean, I guess we snatched a few things and shit and giggles for shits and giggles. So reckless endangerment and theft. Endangerment and theft. Oh, come on. It was more than 10 years ago. I read online that it's past the statute of limitations. Well, you could start by at least pretending to be sorry. The timing is unfortunate. I think this event is going to draw quite a crowd of reporters. But that would ruin the whole performance, especially if he's caught by them. I understand the situation, I suppose. I still don't get how I fit in. Yes, about that. We'd like to ask you to, well, be the decoy for Shijima. Wait, what? It's simple. You dress up like me and draw the attention of the annoying media flies away from me. Then I don't get held up by them and I can go on stage as planned. Sure, but if you haven't noticed, you and I have some very different looks going on. We've been taking that into account, actually. Shijima-kun, I bought your outfit. I have to wear it right now. It'll make this go quicker. What a pain in the butt. I don't follow. It's going to change, just give it a second. What the hell? What in the world? He's in a new vampire drama, you see, and he'll be taking the stage in costume. I am Brown Sylvana, the third, and I've returned from the deepest depths of hell. Offer upon me, posting blood. I guess he's really into the part. He's a method actor. Wait, didn't you say this performance was outdoors? You're going to be okay in all that direct sunlight? And I am the progenitor vampire. Sunlight cannot rend my flesh. Wait a second. You're not expecting me to wear this ludicrous outfit, are you? Unfortunately, we are. Of course you are. Interview with a detective. All we need you to do is wear this and get the attention of the reporters. We'll make it worth your while. Would 140,000 yen be suitable? Fine. As long as it's just to get their attention. Right. You should probably know that offer up onto me your posting blood is Bram's catchphrase, just in case. I'm not sure you're paying me enough attention to that. The venue is right in front of Kamuro Hills. So stop by when you're ready, Yagama-san. Okay, I guess it's vampire time. I head to the plaza in front of Kamurocho Hills. Now, this is gonna be one of them weird cases. Ugh. I thought you were gonna jump over that, but apparently not. I just have to wait until Bram Stammer's concert starts. Okay. Couldn't hurt to take a nap, I guess. There's a ton of media gathered in front of the venue. Yagami-san.
Excuse me.
Eima-san. So this is still really happening, I take it? Of course. There's no backing out now, okay? Just thought I'd ask. Shijima will be arriving in a timid car soon, but as you can see, the media are prepared to ambush him. You weren't kidding. Yes. They'll swoop in on Shijima-san as soon as they catch even a glimpse of him. That's why we need you, Yagama-san. You have to keep their eyes on you. Here's the Bram outfit. So this is what it looks like to sink to a new low.
Excuse me.
Hey, Emma-san. Wow. You guys look identical. Okay, Yagama-san. Let's draw the media towards you. So I have to call them over here with the catchphrase. Right you are, Yagama-san. Be as dramatic as you can when you say it, please. Alright. Here goes nothing. Offer unto me opposing blood. Huh? Oh. It's Bram Sama. Wow, they took the bait. Hey, let's go. Yeah. Us too. Hey, Sama, we have to run before they catch us. Crap, I wasn't fast enough. The others will get to him Ah. Crap. Uh-oh. Damn it. I'm surrounded. Bram Sama, due to deny the reports swirling around you or the damage you and your motorcycle gang have caused? Did you steal from people too? Is it all true? This isn't supposed to be happening. Yagama-san, it's come to this. Just deal with these questions as best you can.
Huh?
What? All you have to do is answer them like Bram Sama would. Like, the fictional vampire I know nothing about. Okay. Well, considering I am darkness incarnate, the crimes of my past are simply practice for future evil deeds. Practice? For evil? Think upon it. If I am an upright citizen, would that not be more scandalous for a vampire? But Brahma-sama, incredible. What? You can't just run away from your past? Wow, you sounded like Brahma-sama, but I think you might have gone a little overboard. The vampire thing sucks. I am an immortal vampire, above all judgment and laws, by any scandals, past or present. Huh. Humanity means nothing to me. Your blood is the source of my limitless power, and I have thrived on it for centuries. Uh-oh. I don't think that's the question I was asking. Yaguma-san, you have Bram-sama's vibe down, but the timing is terrible. You're the one who told me to talk like a vampire. No more messing around. You're not off the hook just because the statute of limitations expires. That's right, Brahma-sama. Theft has driven entire corporations out of business. What? That's not true, is it? Are you just gonna keep dodging the responsibility? Don't expect saying sorry will solve all your problems. Crap, what do I do? None of these. That's not what he would do. I should personally apologize to each and every one of my victims. How would you even do that? That motorcycle gang rampaged all over Kanto. Did we now? Trying to apologize every single one you wronged, simply pretty much unrealistic to me. If an apology is no good, what else should I do? In that case, I shall atone for my sins with money. How would you pay back for people from the past then? Blah. So many fans in such a deep pain over this incident. This isn't something you can just buy your way out of. This is hurting them at the heart. The heart? I have left my weak human heart in the deepest pits of hell. You monster. This is exhausting. Yes, but you see, I have also considered community service. Huh? What kind? You know, consoling the elderly, picking up trash around Kamurocho, that kind of thing. Wow. Bram-sama is going to perform for the elderly. Bram-sama is going to pick up the trash around the city. Does that one actually work? Are you serious about all this? Of course. A vampire who breaks his word is cursed. This would go viral. Maybe this is his chance to turn things around. Was that a bad answer? Well, it seems to be working regardless. Huh? Yes. Oh, great. Yaguma-san, it sounds like he made it into the venue just fine.
Nice.
Glad it worked out. But these guys going to let me go? Hey, Brahma-san, I still have some questions. Damn it, so persistent. I have to make a selfie escape. Huh? Where's Brahma-sama? That's weird. You were just here a second ago. You did great, Yaguma-san. I'm glad it's done. My adoring sacrifices, thank you for gathering here today. Now, offer unto me your pulsing blood. Ramasama. Whew, I'm glad he made it on stage. I think you should probably know what I said. That's what happened. You're kidding, right? Community service? Why did you rope me into something so stupid? I think it's great, actually. Huh? This would be a very public way to show how sorry you are. But, it sounds lame. Think about it though. You could gain new fans and impress lapsed ones all in one fell swoop. True. Hey, I know. Why don't we just pay the guys to do it for me? With all due respect, I'm not going to atone for your mistakes in your place. Sure, I got you into this mess, but wouldn't have had to do it if you hadn't been a punk in the past. What? Yaguma-san is right, Shijima-kun. As an artist, as an adult, it's up to you to face your past and atone for it. Come on. Wonder how long he's actually going to be doing this for, though. Yes, I shall not allow chaos to sow its seeds upon this beautiful world. I swear upon my immortal life that I shall atone. Brahma-sama! I'm instantly impressed that you can just turn it around like that. Yaguma-san, thank you so much. As you can see, I think we're making real progress here. I just hope you'll consider what the consequences of his actions were and move forward as a better person. I agree. And Yagami-san, please don't let him discourage you from supporting Brahma-sama's journey moving forward.
Yep.
Oh, sure. He drank enough of my blood today to make me a convert. Big fan right here. Offer unto me your pulsing blood. Alright, 40,000 more and we're a millionaire. Okay, get a bit of health back.
Back to it.
Now it's Shima, so I can now do another quest here. Oh, welcome back, Yagami-san.
What's up?
Hey there, Miharu-chan. Ready to be seated? Please follow me. Oh yeah, how's it going with that co-worker you mentioned that one time? It's going, I guess. We do talk whenever we have, whenever we're on the same shift. But nothing moved beyond that, huh? No, but at least we have fun talking. He seems generally interested in me, and says some pretty funny stuff. Okay, have you guys, like, gone out anywhere? Nope, not yet. I see. So, if he was to ask you out, let's say, what would you be your ideal time together? You mean out on a date? I guess a normal one would be fine. Define normal. Okay, how about going to look at dolphins at the aquarium? You like dolphins, huh? They are cute, aren't they? They have these sparkling little eyes, and adorable little flippers. Ah, I could die from the cuteness. Sounds like someone really likes marine mammals. Ah, all I'm trying to say is, it'd be nice to go to an aquarium with a guy I really like. Dolphins or not. Well, I have a funny feeling you'll be able to go very soon. Call me psychic or whatever. You're joking, right? Don't say such random things. Nah, I'm totally serious. Honestly? I hope prediction comes true, Yagami-san. Thanks for the meal, Maharu-chan. Thank you for coming, Yagami-san. I'm surprised our guy can stomach so much coffee. I'm assuming all I can do for now is head to Chow's, innit? Let's just be safe. Let's go and check our box thing. Make sure we ain't got any quests, and to pick up them gifts that Kim's saying we have. Oh yeah, we can't get in, can we? God damn it. Seems like I gotta wait for this mess to clean up first.
Must we?
I ain't seen anything of the other guys, other than just the Keihin gang at the minute. And again, I think they're laying low as well, aren't they?
Sugira.
Kaito-san told me you'd be here. Don't forget about me next time, yeah?
Wish you'd fucking forget about me. Is there a reason your little gang needs to keep meeting up here?
It's so nice of you to let us use your store, Higashi-san. Especially when you're clearly so opposed to the idea.
Don't talk down to Yakuza, kid.
It's okay, Higashi-san. I think we all know you're nicer than you let on.
What the hell?
Damn, and you're braver than you look, Hoshino-kun. You got the skills to back it up?
Just a third-degree black belt.
Huh?
Not that I've ever had to use it.
Well, I'll call this meeting to order.
Sure, I'll do the honors. Masamichi Shintani of the Genda Law Office has been murdered. Given that his eyes were gouged out, it's likely the mole was responsible. And I'll need all of your help to track him down.
The ADDC, huh? Weird time for that to come up again.
Again? It's come up before?
We can talk about that later. What's important now is Shintani called them before he was killed.
I don't get it. What's the connection between Shitani and the ADDC?
I think I remember them being in the news a lot last year. Something about a new drug that could win a Nobel Prize.
Yeah, here it is.
The ADDC's research into AD9 has now been published in one of the world's leading scientific magazines, leading to the gathering of reporters from both Japan and abroad that we have here today.
It's a brand new dementia drug. They call it AD9. This was right after Director Keto from the ADDC published his paper on it. They're still undergoing clinical trials on larger animals, but apparently every single mouse they've given it to has made a full recovery. The man giving the presentation here is Dr. Ryusuke Keto, a world leader in neurophysiology and the primary researcher on AD9.
He's the one who showed me around the center when I was looking into Okubo's case. Guess he's been the director for a while now.
From what I can tell, the Ministry of Health is increasing the ADDC's budget to hasten the development of AD9. They're even adding another building to the center. It's a huge project.
Damn good deal they've got.
I'm still not getting it, though. Why Shintani go and call them?
That's what we're about to find out. And there's only one way to do that.
Come on! Can't just take a man's phone.
First off, we'll need to figure out who Shintani was calling.
Yeah, but how are we gonna do that over the phone?
I suppose that all depends on your acting skills, Detective Yagami.
You have to figure out who he called and why.
ADDC, front desk speaking.
Hi there, ma'am. This is... This is Takayuki Yagami. I'm a lawyer from the Genda Law Office.
Hello there, Yagami-san.
I'm calling about a lawyer named Shintani who I believe contacted you yesterday. I was wondering if you could connect me with whoever he spoke to.
Do you know the extension you wish to reach?
Sorry, I don't.
Why don't you just tell me what the call was about, and I'll connect you to the proper department.
Oh, it was, It was about 89, the drug that can supposedly cure dementia.
Sorry, but I'm not authorized to talk about that. Why don't I connect you with our publicity department?
Sure.
Please hold, sir.
Doesn't sound like you're making much progress.
Thank you for waiting.
Yes?
It seems our publicity department never received a call from a Shintani-sama.
I see. Thank you anyway. No way this happens over the phone. It'll be faster to just head over there myself.
You think that's gonna work?
Not sure, but I know the director, remember? Worst case scenario, I come back empty-handed.
I'll come with you, Yagami-san.
Okay, me and Nagashi will go check out what's going on with the Matsugane family. Shouldn't be tough with Hamura out of the picture.
Hey, I don't remember saying I was gonna help you.
By the way, Yagami-san, whatever happened to that guy from 3 years ago? Shinpei Okubo.
He's in the detention center. Been there since they gave him his death sentence.
Have you ever gone to see him, Yagami-san?
No. Why would I? Why do you ask anyway?
I don't know. I was wondering what he was like. The case got tons of news coverage, you know. I was also wondering what you thought about the case. I mean, did you really think that he was innocent?
Probably.
But then he walked and killed his girlfriend. You defended him for that too, yeah?
I did. Okuwa-san asked me to after he murdered Emi-chan in cold blood.
Yep.
Did you believe him then, too?
He kept saying the same thing. How he could never have killed anyone. But I didn't believe him, no. Fighting for him in court made me sick to my stomach.
Do you think he deserves the death penalty?
That's enough of the questions, Sugiura.
Well, my bad. Was that too far?
Nah.
If you say so.
Yagami-san? You're heading to the ADDC now, yes? I'm gonna grab a taxi for us. I'll wait for you over on Park Boulevard.
What was all the questions for, man? You gonna be a relative or something?
The ADDC, huh? This has got to be fate or something.
Don't get the wrong idea. I'm not one of your little buddies. Remember that.
Not at the minute, but you will be soon. Hang out with us long enough, we'll just start getting comfy around you.
Over here, Yagami-san. I have a taxi for us.
Yeah, I can see you. The fare is 410. Quite a big building, to be fair.
I've heard a bit about this place before. But the ADDC, isn't it just one part of a larger organization? If I recall correctly, they call it the Medical Institute. Is that accurate?
Yeah. They own every last inch of this campus.
It's incredible. Even with all these buildings, they're still getting budget to expand from that new drug. So? Is it the same as you remember?
Yeah.
So are you, man.
Huh? Don't go too far ahead, Yagami-san!
What are you all shaken up for? Calm down. Just stick with me and you'll be fine. Got that, Yagami?
Yagami-san! Try not to just ditch me, okay? Is something wrong?
That's fucking weird as well it was.
It's just... After 3 years, it still looks the same.
Huh?
Almost like time itself has stopped.
Yagami-san.
Come on. Front desk's over there.
I think Yagami-san's losing it, man. And also, why do you keep telling me the controller's charging? You're literally plugged in.
Do you have an appointment, sir?
I don't, sorry. My name is Hoshino, from the Genda Law Office. This is my partner, Yagami. We're here to talk about a murder that took place in Kamurocho yesterday.
A murder?
A coworker of ours named Shintani. He was the victim.
We have a record that he called this center before he was killed.
Huh?
We're hoping you can help us track down exactly who he spoke to.
I'm very sorry, sir, but I can't provide such private information.
Well, could I at least talk to Director Kido instead? He's an old friend of mine. Just let him know Yagami stopped by to say hello.
I don't think that'll be necessary. Look over there.
These not get along or something.
Gentlemen, I really don't know what else you want from me. I have nothing more to say. I've told the police all that I know.
Yeah, I know. Sorry about all this, Director. Problem is, my partner here won't give it a rest till he sees the scene of the crime. But I'm sure we'll be leaving soon.
That's not what we agreed upon. You know this isn't about how long it takes.
And what about Okubo? I take it he's still not fessed up.
No, not quite as of yet, sir. But we all saw where the body was. Exactly where he said it would be.
Quite true. Not much point in fighting this now. The Minister has made it clear that he wants it resolved soon as well. Just look at how much trouble one contractor has caused.
Sorry, which minister? I didn't know about this, sir.
The Health Minister. It's all his call how much funding we get.
Director, if I may, if you would just direct me to the scene of the crime, I could head over there myself. I'll be out of your hair in no time, I assure you.
I'd rather you didn't wander on your own. So instead, she can show you. Terasawa-kun, these gentlemen here are Shintani-sensei and,
Yagami.
It's a pleasure. I hope I can help you find what you need.
Well, with that, I'll be taking my leave.
Thank you again, Director. Apologies for all the trouble.
This way. I can show you how to get to Waku-san's room.
Who's Waku-san?
The guy who died in his room?
Oh, yeah. And you are... Terasawa-san, huh? Wow.
Wait, he just said that a second ago.
Looker to boot.
Can we keep this professional?
Huh?
Nice try, Shintani-sensei.
Not the friendliest girl in town, huh?
We're not exactly welcome guests here.
After I busted my ass to pass the bar, I always figured I'd have my pick of the ladies.
No, it's a follow mission, annoyingly.
Right this way, please. Straight ahead is the ADDC's general ward. Waku-san's room is on the 4th floor.
I have a feeling we're still gonna probably continue this case then, yeah? While we're here exploring something else.
This was the room assigned to Waku-san.
What's down there?
That's the research wing, where they develop all our new drugs.
Oh.
Looks more like a
You
prison.
can't get in without a gold key card, though. Not even I have one.
Gold, huh?
I suppose because it's the heart of the center's operations.
Huh. Sounds like it's a whole nother world back there. Security like that must be a bitch. Come on, Yagami.
Before he died, Waku-san spent most of his time in here.
And when was he admitted?
2 years ago. With Alzheimer's.
Some kind of dementia, right?
Alzheimer's is a neurodegenerative disease that leads to dementia, yes. In fact, it's the cause of almost 70% of all dementia cases.
So, they're one and the same, kinda? Anyway, do what you gotta do, Yagami.
Uh-huh.
Okay, investigate the bed.
Suspicious. Has anyone else slept here since Waku-san's death?
Nobody, no.
And Waku-san was missing from his room the morning of the incident, yes?
That's right.
So, he was murdered here, then carried out.
I can't say for sure, but it's likely.
Working on that assumption, how was the body carried outside?
The window's sealed shut. There's no way Waku-san could have escaped through here.
Okay, investigate the entrance.
What the? All the rooms have windows like this, right? Seems like people would notice if something was going on in here.
Well, we only have so many employees in this ward. The halls stay fairly busy, but it's mostly dementia patients moving between appointments.
I see. I wonder how the room looks from the hallway.
You got all you need from here, yeah?
I think so. You can definitely see what's going on from out here. Shintani-sensei, can you lay on the bed for me?
I guess so. Care to join me, Terasawa-san? What do you got to lose? It was a joke.
So from this vantage point, you can't make out the person's face.
Okay.
So, was this the colossal waste of time I knew it'd be?
Nope. I got something I'd only get from being here.
Does it matter? It's been days. Case is practically closed. Shinpei Okubo is guilty as hell.
Well, according to him, he's not.
Of course that's what he says. Consider the facts, though, man. You want to review the case?
Sure. Let's go over what we know so far.
Whatever you want. All right, here we go. Our victim was the patient staying in this room. Koichi Waku, male, age 66. At 8:30 a.m. on the morning of the crime, the nurses noticed he was missing from his bed.
Okay.
Given Waku's degenerative state, they assumed he was wandering around the hospital somewhere. But after being unable to track him down, hospital staff filed a missing persons report.
Right.
You know what a dementia patient's like, though. Hard to imagine they'd make it outside on their own. The only conclusion then was that somebody must have taken him out of the hospital. After inspecting all the cars that came in and out of the center, they were left with one possible suspect. A laundryman by the name of Shinpei Okubo. It didn't take much prodding for Okubo to confess burying Waku's body out in the mountains. And lo and behold, 3 months after Waku disappeared, the cops found his body rotting away right where Okubo said it'd be. Cause of death was most likely suffocation, but they still don't know for sure. Any objections to this so far, Yagami-sensei?
Actually, yeah. You're forgetting something.
And what's that?
Okubo-kun insists he didn't kill anyone. All he admits to is dumping the body.
You can't say for sure that's the guy who dumps the body actually committed the crime. If I budge on that, I'd be admitting Okubo-kun did it before the trial even started.
Oh, sure. But come on, Yagami. Guy's got a history of assault, and it's on record. Roughed up his girlfriend, accidentally broke her finger.
Right, but that was over 6 years ago. He was just a kid. Got drunk, made a huge mistake.
And what? It's okay for a kid to hit a woman?
Of course not. But that's not what he's on trial for.
True.
I don't condone what he did. But legally, committing one crime doesn't mean you're guilty of another.
Fine. But what about Okubo's shaky alibi? He said he left the center at 10 a.m. after grabbing the sheets from the general ward. Claimed Wakusan's corpse somehow got loaded into his truck. Who's gonna believe garbage like that?
If anyone should, it's his lawyers.
We're meeting with Okubo after this, right? You should just be honest with him. Tell him the case is unwinnable.
Are you two done here?
Yep. Can you show us the garage next? The one where Okubo-kun parked his truck. The service entrance, I think it was. That's the only other place we'll need to see today.
We'll need to take an elevator down there. Follow me.
Alright, let's do it.
I'm ready to go.
We're there yet? I hate follow missions, man. So boring. Oh, hello.
Hey, Yagami. You're never gonna last if you keep taking cases like this. Criminal suits are a constant test of your conviction. Your sense of justice. They don't even pay that well.
Careful who you say that around.
Look, just chill out, okay? Take it from me. I've been around the block way longer than you have. Looks like a regular old garage to me.
You'd make it out with no problem if you put a body into your truck down here. It's quiet.
It is.
Hey, Yagami, check this out. These are the carts they use to collect sheets and linens. Day of the crime, Okubo was all over the hospital with one of these things. It would have been simple for him to sneak a body in there and cart it right out.
Maybe so. Where was Okubo parked on the day of the incident?
Oh,
Investigate the parking lot.
the truck was parked here, with the back facing the elevator. Here's a recreation of it.
I see.
DNA evidence from the victim was found in the flatbed of the truck. That's proof enough that the body was there. And when they confronted Okubo, he flat out admitted it.
When was Waku-san last seen?
Just before 8 a.m. on the day of the crime.
Yeah, 7:50 to be precise. An ADDC scientist will be testifying to that. He claims he saw him nice and cozy in his bed.
I see. Can we talk to this witness?
I tried to get an appointment, but they shut me down. Said they don't want us interfering with their research anymore.
They're not willing to make an exception this once?
This isn't an issue you want to push, Yagami. Worst case scenario, you get charged with witness intimidation.
All right. Anyway, the victim was last seen at 7:50.
That's right. Breakfast is at 8 o'clock, so the patients who can walk on their own gather in the break room. But on the day of his disappearance, 8:30 came and went with no sign of Waku-san.
You thought you'd find him quickly. Didn't exactly turn out that way.
Right.
Got that, Yagami? Here, let's go over some more details.
Sure. Let's hear what the great Shintani Sensei has to say.
What we know is, Waku was taken out of his room sometime between 7:50 when he was last seen, and 8:30 when everyone noticed he was gone. During that 40-minute span, somebody suffocated Waku and stuffed him into the laundry bin. Nobody suspected there was a body in the cart. And the only clear culprit was Okubo, the man in charge of the laundry. To further back this up, DNA evidence from Waku was found in Okubo's truck. Then when the police questioned Okubo, he confessed to burying the body in the mountains of Okutama. 3 months after the crime, Waku's corpse was finally found. With me? This thing's airtight, Yagami. I know you're getting into this, but come on. Just give it up already. You don't have a chance.
Even though Okubo says he's innocent, I promised him we'd do everything we could.
Not my problem. You shouldn't make promises you can't keep.
Fine, then I'll do it alone. You don't have to be involved.
Even if I'm not, the loss will hurt Genda-sensei's reputation.
I'm sorry, but our client says he's innocent. I can't back down from this.
Fine. I'll be in the lobby.
He's really so against his case, isn't he?
If you like, I could take you to see Waku-san's room again.
You don't mind? That would be great.
Here I am again. Don't really see anything out of the ordinary, though.
Are you finished?
Not yet. Just a little longer. Waku-san was here until the morning of the incident. Then he just up and disappeared. I wonder how well you can see in here from the hallway.
We've already done this. I should talk to her.
Are you finished?
Sure, I can't find anything else.
Yeah, I've seen what I need. Anything else you can share?
Get the stretches in.
How long will Okubo-san's sentence be?
Huh?
If he's found guilty, that is.
Probably 10 years, maybe more. It's hard to say for sure.
And what if he confesses? Would they shorten his sentence?
Well, at the very least, it'd make a better impression than insisting he didn't do it.
But you're still going to push an innocent plea? Even though Okubo-san is the one who'll suffer for it?
If he's really not guilty, he won't have to. I'll win. But to be perfectly honest, this is my first criminal case.
What?
Civil cases have been a mixed bag for me, too. I've actually lost more than I've won.
Is that so?
Apparently, a smart lawyer would never even consider an innocent plea in this case. Guess it's a good thing that I'm not so smart then, because I honestly believe I can win. Terasawa-san, were you close to Okubo-kun?
I spoke to him pretty often, yes. I would see him around the ward all the time.
And what did you think of him? Did he seem like the kind of guy who'd do something like this?
I'm sorry. The director told us not to say too much.
Convenient.
Wait! If you know anything that can help, just get in touch, okay? I'll do whatever it takes to set Okubo-kun free. But I can't do it alone. Just give it some thought, Terasawa-san. Just now, we went to the ADDC. Thought I should have a look at things with my own eyes.
And how did it go?
There's no chance you walk. You're practically a lost cause.
Hey!
Yagami-sensei, is that what you think?
It's like this, Okubo. You tell me you're innocent, and I'll fight to the end. I really have nothing to lose by helping you out.
It's just like I told you. Whoever did it is framing me.
Do we believe him?
On the day of the crime, you were in the general ward of the ADDC, yes? Starting at 8 a.m., you went around to each room and gathered the linens.
Yes. Nobody would dispute that.
And after that, you covered Waku-san's nose and mouth, suffocated him, and then carted him out in a laundry bin.
That's not true. Waku-san wasn't there when I went into his room. I didn't see him at all that day. You have to believe me.
And I do. So when you went down to leave the center at 10 a.m. after gathering the linens, you realized there was a body hidden in the truck.
Yes. That's what happened.
Then, after debating whether or not to report the body, you chose to hide it in the mountains.
That's gonna be a huge hurdle to climb in the trial.
I had a criminal assault on my record. I knew the police would have suspected me if I went to them.
Aren't you forgetting the bad blood you had with Waku-san?
Huh?
Bad blood? What are you talking about?
3 days before the murder, Waku-san claimed Okubo-kun here punched him and stole his wallet. They told me all about it at the center.
When did you even ask?
While you were busy chatting up Terasawa-chan. Even if I bitch about it, I'm still damn good at my job.
Well, Okubo-kun, did you take his wallet, or...?
Not quite. They call it delusion of theft. It's a symptom of dementia. You think something's been stolen from you, then blame the first person you see. Not the easiest thing to deal with, right? Someone accuses you of theft for no reason? Must have been a shock. So when Waku-san tried to hit you, you just about hit him back.
But I didn't hit him.
No. You murdered him.
I wouldn't kill a man over something like that.
Ah, I wish I could believe you, pal. Come on, Okubo-kun. You got a record of violence.
It wasn't me. I swear. Somebody set me up. Please, you have to believe me. Whoever did this is laughing at all of us right now.
Calm down.
Yagami-sensei, do you believe me?
I do.
Okay. Then next time, come alone.
Fine. I can take a hint. You and Yagami-sensei can cuddle up all you want.
Hey, you know that nurse, Terasawa-san? Cute girl. Sounded like she was worried about you. Bet you'd have a chance with her once you get out of here.
I don't know. If you'll excuse me.
Don't know what to say about this case, to be fair, man. All the all the evidence is stacked against him. But as we know, he found that way to get him off somehow.
So Shintani just left you hanging, huh? He's got to learn some damn patience.
Maybe so. But this is my case now. I can handle it myself.
Huh. Okay.
Yagami-san,
So,
have you seen Mafia lately?
Well, where's this coming from?
She's just not that great with men. I suggest you be more assertive.
Right. Okay.
You mean that friend of yours, Saori-kun? She's got Shintani all riled up. Said he'd have been nicer to you if he knew you had friends who looked like her. Jackass.
Hey, nothing's official yet, guys. Regardless, keep it on the down low, okay?
Yet? That word says more than you think.
so what we doing? Can't leave at any rate.
I'll keep my lips sealed.
Okay, I had to talk to Genda. Stop telling me you're dying, man. You're literally plugged into the controller.
Right? Isn't it kind of taboo for her to date a defense attorney?
Can we not do this?
Either way, guess the Okubo case comes first. Pleading innocent, yeah?
That's the plan.
What is your plan here? This isn't gonna be an easy win.
Well, I'm working on that. There's one piece of evidence that still bothers me.
Yeah? And what's that?
What I should focus on is if I want to prove Okubo incident. Okay. Surely be this, wouldn't it?
Take a look at this. It's the hospital room the victim was staying in. This is the last place Waku-san was seen before he disappeared. At the time, the witness would have seen Waku-san from this angle through the window in the door. But the cabinet here would have been blocking his face.
Uh-huh.
In other words, there's room to argue that the witness never actually saw Waku-san to begin with. It might have just looked like there was somebody in there. Or maybe the killer set it up to look that way.
And how would that impact the trial?
Well, the premise that the victim was still alive at 8 o'clock would no longer be on the table. Meaning, the crime could have occurred during a much wider time range. With that in mind, we could claim there's no proof that Okubo took Waku-san out of the room.
Right. Not bad.
What the hell's your problem?
Was that Shintani?
I think so.
Get back here!
What the hell?
That bastard. Oh, was eavesdropping on you.
What the hell?
I tried to stop him, but he pulled a stun gun on me.
Hey! Wait up!
Fucking hell.
Hold up!
It's gonna be the girl from the hospital, I think.
You won't get away! Hold up! You won't get away!
Go away.
A woman?
Help! Someone help me!
Aren't you... Arasawa-san?
Let me go!
We got a groper out here? Scum of the earth!
Not on my watch, you son of a bitch!
Okay, let's do this. Getting framed for shit now. Oh yeah, we've got no health, have we? This is before all our upgrades. She ran away though. Oh, she didn't.
Can all lawyers fight like that?
Did you really need to run away like that? I assume you came to see me.
There was something I wanted to talk to you about, yes. But I wasn't sure if I should. Then that pig-headed friend of yours started shouting, so I just lost it.
Okay, but did you have to tase him? Not that he didn't have it coming. Anyway, I'm listening if you want to talk. No matter what it is, I'll keep your secret. Anything you tell me will fall under client attorney privilege.
Well, you know the witness who last saw Waku-san? Said he saw him sleeping in his bed.
Uh-huh.
Well, that witness is a man by the name of Shono-san. He's one of the scientists at the ADDC. Not only that, but he's the director's right-hand man, too.
And this is him?
Pretty much run-of-the-mill researcher.
Yes. He's a very dedicated doctor, so the nurses have a lot of faith in him. But something felt off when I heard what he had to say about the incident.
And what's that?
I guess I'm just skeptical as to whether or not he actually saw Waku-san. I don't think he's intentionally deceiving us, but he may be mistaken somehow. And if I had to guess, I'd say the other nurses feel the same.
Still, why hasn't anyone mentioned this until now?
How could we? Nurses talking about a doctor behind his back? That's not something a nurse could do without consequences. And if it came to a courtroom testimony...
None of you would testify?
Maybe the other nurses wouldn't, but I would. I never really fit in over there anyway. Besides...
Yeah?
I think Okubo-san is innocent.
Oh, really? Sounds like I've finally got an ally on my team.
At least that's summer.
I'm currently employed as a researcher at the Advanced Drug Development Center. Part of our research consists of clinical tests we perform on patients in the general ward of the center. On the day of the crime, I was making my usual rounds through the ward.
And what time was that?
Around 7:50?
You're sure?
Yes, the patients eat breakfast at precisely 8 o'clock. I always head to the break room myself, right around then too.
This break room, to be precise?
That's correct. Our more mobile patients walk there for breakfast instead of eating in their own rooms. Then, while the nurses help the patients eat, I ask about how they feel and how the medicine is treating them.
And on the day of Waku-san's disappearance, you passed by his room before going to the break room?
Yes.
And in that room, you saw Waku-san lying on the bed?
Yes.
Can you describe the situation to us as you remember it?
The door has a window, so you can see into the room from the hallway.
And this is the room you're referring to, yes?
That's correct. From where I was standing in the hallway, I could see Waku-san lying in bed. He was asleep, with a blanket covering most of his body.
And what time was that?
Around 7:50.
No further questions. Yagami-sensei, why did you call her to the stand?
She actually asked to testify. Is that a problem?
Not really, no.
Here's my chance for a comeback.
Terasawa-san, you were present for Shono-san's testimony just now, yes?
Yes.
And what is your opinion on that testimony?
For a scientist, I felt his wording was rather imprecise. And as a medical professional, I felt his actions were negligent.
Could I ask you to be a little more specific?
Our witness, Shono-san, claims he saw Waku-san sleeping in his bed during his morning rounds. However, there's no way he could have known that just by looking in from the hallway.
I have evidence supporting Terasawa-san's testimony.
Shono shouldn't have been able to see Waku. I have evidence to prove that. Yes, the window again.
Please look at this. It's a photograph of the victim's room as viewed from the hallway. In other words, this is what Shono-san would have seen when he checked in on Waku-san.
And this evidence points to this fact. The culprit was hiding in the hospital room. Shano's testimony was a lie. The culprit is Shano, who claims to be a witness. The victim was already dead. Fuck knows. You can't prove he was already dead. We should prove it was a lie, surely.
He was lying when he said he saw Waku-san in the bed.
Excuse me?
What he saw from the door was likely nothing more than a bulge of sheets. He couldn't have been able to identify it specifically as Waku-san. So to claim as much in his testimony seems like quite an exaggeration, don't you think?
But common sense would dictate otherwise, would it not? Who would be in the bed other than Waku-san?
The staff nurses are trained to always enter a room when checking in on a patient. In Waku-san's case, it's impossible to tell anything just by looking in from the hallway. There was actually one time a while back where we thought he was under the covers, only to find Waku-san eating in the break room a second later. And upon re-examining the room, we realized that we had mistaken a bunched-up pillow for Waku-san.
The witness makes an important distinction. The prosecution asserts that Shono-san's testimony is clear, that the victim was taken out of his room at some point between 7:50 and 8:30 in the morning. They claim that because of this time frame, the defendant must have smuggled Waku-san's body out in his laundry bin.
That's why Obako-kun was assumed to be the only person that could have killed Waku-san.
But if Shono-san's testimony is invalid, as the defense asserts, We have to consider the possibility that Waku-san was taken in the middle of the night when nobody else was around. After which, the killer could have waited until the morning to plant the body in the defendant's truck. In other words, the defense establishes that there is reasonable doubt that Okubo-san is the killer, rendering the prosecution's central argument unsound. Your Honor, taking this new testimony into account, I'd like to call Shono-san back to the stand for cross-examination. Shono-san.
Yes?
Let's see how Shono responds with that evidence and Tarasawa-san's testimony out in the open.
I'll get right to the point. On the day of the crime, what did you see when you looked into Waku-san's room?
I saw Waku-san asleep in his bed, I think.
And did you get a clear look at his face?
I don't remember.
That would be a
So
no.
it's possible that it could have been someone other than Waku-san in that bed. Or maybe even a pillow that you mistook to be Waku-san's body. Isn't that right?
Objection! The defense is leading the witness.
Sustained. Please rephrase the question.
Shono-san, can you say without a doubt that Waku-san was in that bed when you checked on him?
I don't think I can, no.
Then the defense rests. But I do have a quick remark for the prosecution.
Huh?
The prosecution's argument has fallen apart. Now to go in for the kill.
The charges against my client stem from your assertion that he's the only possible suspect, assuming the crime took place within the stated time frame. However, the defense has proven without a doubt that Shono-san's testimony is unreliable, establishing reasonable doubt for my client. I would suggest then that you withdraw the charges against my client. With such inconclusive evidence, you'll only be wasting the court's precious time.
The prosecution does not consider the witness's testimony inconclusive. His memory of the incident may be fuzzy, yes, but that doesn't change that he saw the victim.
So, your whole case is based on a fuzzy memory? This promising young man's future is at stake, and you're willing to throw that away on unreliable testimony?
Dr. Shono is a bright and diligent researcher. After watching his own grandmother develop dementia, he vowed to create a drug that could cure the disease. After paying his own way through medical school, he went on to become the head researcher at the ADDC. Day after day, Dr. Shono visits his sick patients out of the kindness of his heart, leading to his valiant testimony here today. If you want to know whether I trust this man, then my answer is a resounding yes.
In other words, because he's such a great researcher, his testimony is infallible. His own admission that he's not sure is somehow overlooked? Is that the sum of it? Because from here, it sounds like you're putting your faith in Shono-san's title, not his testimony today.
The prosecution is not as easily swayed as you think. And you want to talk reputation? What of your client's history of domestic abuse?
Uh-oh, he's gonna bring up Akiba's record.
6 years ago, the defendant broke his girlfriend's finger. The poor girl is still suffering from the effects. And the cause? A minor, drunken disagreement. Now, fast forward to what occurred a few days prior to the crime. Waku-san, suspecting the defendant of stealing his wallet, lashed out and punched the defendant in the face. Given the clearly violent nature of Okubo-san here, that alone would be motivation enough to murder the poor old...
Is something wrong, ma'am? Please remain seated while court is in session.
That was weird.
Terasawa-san?
Okubo-san is not a violent person. And he hasn't even had a drink in over 6 years. Not a single drop since the incident.
My court will not stand for this commotion.
He didn't blame Waku-san at all. He knew that the outburst was just caused by his dementia.
that it was all the sickness's fault. So there was no reason for him to resort to murder.
Terasawa-san, please.
Okubo-san really is an incredible, caring person.
Please leave this courtroom at once.
You're right that he may be hard to approach, but he's a kind soul, and he always keeps his promises. Okubo-san's not the only person in this courtroom who would be affected by a guilty verdict, either. As a matter of fact, it would break my heart. And even through it all, he wanted me to keep this a secret, not to tell anyone, not even his lawyer, that we were dating. Even though he knew he could have ended up in prison, making sure I was safe was the only thing in the world he cared about. That's just who he is. But when the prosecution has already decided he's a criminal, how could he possibly be given a fair trial?
Her little outburst wasn't technically admissible, but as the trial dragged on, it hung over the jury like a stone. And in the end, Shinpei Okubo was found not guilty. But only a month after his release, everything changed. The same girl who had so bravely proclaimed Okubo's innocence died by the man's own hand. Hi.
Something wrong? No, it's nothing, Vice Minister. But...
I haven't seen you in about 3 years, Kido-san. I see you're still the director.
You look familiar, but I can't quite place the name. I seem to recall you looking sharper.
I'm a detective based in Kamurocho now. The name's Yagami.
Ah, I remember now. You're the reason Terasawa-kun's no longer with us. Remember, Shono?
Okubo-san was unstoppable. If only my testimony had been better.
Shono-san, right?
Does it matter? What brings you here anyway?
I'm investigating a murder, and I'll need your cooperation with it. Just like old times.
They didn't even move.
Yes, I see. Yes. Thank you. It does seem we received a phone call from this Shintani-san you speak of.
Do you know who he was calling?
Dr. Shono.
The same Shono-san you were just with?
Oh my god, what is happening with this controller? Why would Shitani-san call Shono?
Yes, however, it's unclear as to what the point of the call was meant to be. Shono was away from his desk at the time, you see, and Shintani-san didn't leave a message.
You have no idea what he wanted to talk about?
None. Shono says he doesn't know a Shintani-san, and sees no reason why he would be calling.
Oh, really?
Look, Shono and I co-authored the research paper on AD9. We're quite well known, as it turns out. Sometimes, complete strangers pretend to be close friends or relatives in order to contact us. Perhaps Shintani-san fell into that category.
Have you heard of the mole murders taking place in Kamurocho, Dr. Kido? 3 Yakuza, each one with their eyes gouged out. It's a grisly business. Shintani was killed in the same way.
I've seen the news.
Can you think of anything tying the ADDC to those murders?
Huh? Look, just what are you implying? Look, I believe we're done here. There's nothing I can help you with.
Please stop! You can't!
What the hell?
You? Detective Kuroiwa, Kamuro Police, Organized Crime. One of your guests here has information related to the case I'm currently investigating. That would be you, Yagami.
Hmm?
I'd like to speak to you as a material witness to the murder of the lawyer Masamichi Shintani.
Is that so?
Alright, they've got some information we don't then.
The mole's latest victim was the lawyer, Shintani. The last call he made brings the case that ruined Yagami 3 years ago back to the surface. A patient was taken from a hospital and found buried in the mountains. Yagami defended the suspect, Shinpei Okubo, and got an acquittal, but 1 month later, he murdered his girlfriend Emi Terasawa with a kitchen knife and burned the remains.
I'd like to speak to you as a material witness to the murder of the lawyer Masamichi Shintani.
Is that so?
I'm Hoshino, an attorney at Genda Law Office. Officer, is this interview voluntary, or...?
It is.
It's your call, Yagami-san.
I think I'll pass.
Excuse me?
You have your answer, sir. You can go now.
You can make this easier if you come now. Next time, it won't be voluntary.
Your empty threats don't mean much to a lawyer.
Can you take this elsewhere? I really must be...
Too bad he's not a lawyer anymore, then. Your friend's nothing now. Just come along quietly. I'll come back with a warrant if I have to.
I'd like to see you try. Why do you suspect me anyway? I bet you don't even have a reason.
I can come up with a few good ones.
Enough! Get the hell out of my office.
You'll regret this, Yagami.
Kuroiwa-san.
You two, out.
Before we go, can we speak to Shono-san for a sec? We need to know why Shintani called him.
Listen, I already told you he doesn't know. Get it through your skull. Now, please leave.
No problem. We'll let you get back to work.
Things are getting interesting.
This is really getting out of hand, don't you think? I can't believe that detective thinks you're a material witness.
Yeah. I don't know what he's talking about. But what I'm more interested in is how he even knew where to find me.
That's a good point. How would the police know we were here?
Beats me. For now, let's
Alright, someone's in our group is
It'd be a waste coming here and
not too loyal.
Agreed. Let's see if the receptionist can help us.
Nah, that's all to say, that's good. Let me say though guys, I'm going to be ending this stream here, because I'm going to get some food quick, and then come back a little bit later, because I'm absolutely starving right now to be fair, so I'm thinking about. That being said, hopefully you enjoyed the stream, glad to have you all here. That being said, I'll see you guys.